Hey, hey. All right. Yeah. Hello to everybody in chat. Hello, 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 hello. Good morning, USA. Good morning around the world. Good morning, America. R2 country girl, love you. First one here. Brit. Get myself choked. Boom, boom, boom. Angie's Life. G. Jinxky. The Lucky, the other Sharon, Bonnie's Journey, Aurora, Britt. Hello, watching from Pittsburgh. Hello, hello, Estelle, Tropicana, Banana. Hello, Sassy Brenda, Jiz Wonders. Everybody, good morning. Good morning. Oh, I bet you're wondering how I knew. I heard it through the grapevine, honey, honey. I heard it through the grapevine. Sometimes you be hearing stuff through the grapevine, honey. You heard it through the grapevine. Y'all remember that song? Remember? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Hello, hello, CJ. What's up? What's up? Yo. Yo, 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 yo. All right, all right, all right. All right, all right, all right. I hope it's all right in your world. I hope it's all right in your world. I hope all is all right with the world. You're dancing raisins this morning. Ooh, I bet you wish you knew. I bet you wish you knew. I heard it through the grapevine. All this is allegedly, in my opinion. I think you need to know. I heard it through the grapevine. Although, Smiley, I'll have to tell you the truth. I don't think nothing is entertainment about this, honey. I just don't. But you have to say all these things. There you go. Where's Sebastian? I'm wanted all over the place, honey. I'm just one person. I'll take Chris's words. I have to take Don's words and this one's words and that one's words. Oh, you pick up on so much stuff on the YouTubes. Ding, ding. I'm live. Y'all come on in. I'm live, honey. Y'all come on in. My doorbell's ringing, but I'm not seeing y'all come in and push that like button. No hard feelings. Hello. We ain't got no hard feelings for nobody. Oh, I thought you said it from the FBI. I started saying, honey, I ain't talked to no FBI. Don't you know? I am the FBI. So they say. I told them they would never, ever, ever know till I see them in court. Then they might know. Share, sis. Cash App, share his shirts, honey. I had a lady say yesterday, she went to the doctor's office and it was Pascagoula, Mississippi, I believe. And they all knew who Sebastian was. They keep up with him. They know. They keep up with him. Maybe it was my little 7-year-old friend who my mod's son, who was going to get his tooth pulled and said, Do you know Miss Smiley? Honey, I said, he's my walking billboard. He's my walking billboard. But y'all get them shirts out because you know what? I got one and everybody needs one because that is your walking billboard. Who needs to keep paying for a billboard to anyway, by the time you get, we ain't gonna, no, Smiley ain't getting in that crap no more. But anyway, do what you want. It's your money with who you want. Nobody cares. But I'm telling you, to get the shirts, hey, when I had, and I still got it, I sleep in it now. It's huge on me now, man. I must have lost a lot of weight. I still need to lose more. But when I wore Summer Wells' shirt, we went up to a park, and I hope there's still subs. They said they was. Hey, you know who you are. I literally got stopped by these people that was leaving and said, what's this about on the back of your shirt? And I sat there and talked to them a long time. It was a mother and a daughter about Summer and explained the story and everything. And of course they hadn't heard and, you know, all that. And they subbed and everything and all that. The special agent Smiley. You never know. You never know. You want to be on the good side, not the bad side. Not when Santa Smiley checks her list and makes her rounds twice. And when this is all over, ooh-wee, ooh-wee, ooh-wee. That's all I'm going to say. Yeah, this is where you get your t-shirts. And they got all kinds. And there was a little button I clicked down this morning. I was looking on it. And they even have the little bags. You can carry the tote bags. And it has Sebastian's pictures on it. And they got some new little things down there. So, look, I always need those. I always need them. And, honey, y'all quit calling and all that. And whoever's doing it, I put out a notice this morning. I am on here, honey. Hey, Shelly. Hello, Kimberly. And everybody coming in. I had plenty of coffee this morning. Now I'm having raspberry tea is what I'm having now. I'm still having it on my Easter cup. Yeah. Shut up. You're fired. Shut up. You're fired. If y'all can only imagine. I can out you without outing you, friend. Anyway. But good morning. Look here. Look here. Here is Sebastian. And I got your stuff in the mail. You know who you are, of Sebastian and Summer. This person didn't have a, well, I got to print. Anyway, no, it doesn't matter. But any others, y'all can go anywhere and print these out and put them up. I appreciate everybody that's putting them up. According to Tennessee Bureau of Investigation, you can call Bobby Simmons, 1-800-TBI-FINE, Sumner County, B. Carter at 615-451-3838 with any tips. And you might not, don't tell them Smiley sent you after today what I'm fixing to show. And then let the loonies run that. Let the loony bins begin. Smiley's still taking her list and checking it twice, but I don't care. Haters gonna hate. But anyway, this is the Amber Alert for Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers, and this is what I go from. Age 15, male, white, brown eyes, brown hair, 5'5", weight 120 pounds. Lord only knows 51 days what he might weigh now less. I just throw that in there because I try to be reasonable and logic. You know, Although his father, Seth, said he did weigh a little bit less than that. I do try to go and stick with what the Amber Alert says, although we know there was a little bit of stuff there. He was missing, as we know, from his home and his bedroom when his mother, Katie Proudfoot, went in to go wake him up. She didn't mind going to wake him up in the morning time, but she sure wouldn't get off that phone and that couch to go see what the thud was, right? If there really was a thud. Just wondering. Just saying. Just my opinion. Just me. Odd. I'm going to try to share some things with you because there's some things that somebody gave me. I know it's been out there. It's been out there already. I don't know if anybody shared it or not. They said they couldn't get anybody to share certain parts of it. That's why they love to come to Smiley, because I will and I don't care. When I'm for the victim. I don't care if you are my own. Yeah, blame it on Katie. Ooh, you hiding your eyes this morning. Y'all know Smiley don't care. People, I see you. I still see you. Blame Katie. I'm trying to figure out which one I want to start with first. I can start it one way. Okay. Let's see. So I didn't have a lot planned this morning because I was going to go over my things and then probably procrastinate and not come on till tonight. So I didn't really have anything planned. But the shirts, please put the shirts up again because there's two people and I'd rather you go with Seth. Okay. Please put the shirts up again, somebody. The link, where's it at? Hold on a minute. Here it is, right here. Right here. Right here. Somebody put a nasty thing out. I don't mention that name in here. And in case they didn't see what was on, well, let me see if I sent it to myself. Sometimes I send it to myself. Let's see. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I don't. Just like a nut. Sometimes you do. Sometimes you don't. Let me see. Just like a nut. Sometimes you do. Nah, I didn't. I didn't fool with it because I don't fool with them people. For somebody who don't like to be in drama, they sure are out there on the internets. I'll tell you that. But anyway, they were trying to say, well, we asked Seth, did he want to do the donate to the billboard? Well, I had to put my 2 cents in. It wasn't on theirs. Trust me. It was on somebody that posted. A beautiful person that posted and had her 2 cents in it and showed the post. And they were encouraging to go buy these t-shirts because, you know, this goes to the right place. And then I posted on there, why in the heck crap or whatever I said, because sometimes I don't hold my tongue. Why would Seth post to somebody that abused his son under their watch at the very least? And why? I just, that wasn't my words verbatim, but the abused their son under the watch. It was somewhere in there. So why? Hate me if you want to. Go on, haters. I don't care. The truth is the truth. It's the truth. It's the truth. And you can't change the damn truth. So they also have, and the money's going, half the money's going in their pocket. Don't let me forget that part. I put that part out there too. And TBI knows all about that. In case nobody heard. Not from me, from somebody very, very, very close that knows that fact. That's all I'm saying. Now, then they got t-shirts out too because they couldn't stand Seth having these t-shirts. Because he's a literal walking billboard for his son, doing all the right things. So I'm pushing these. This is where you need to buy it. Be very careful when you buy the shirts and make sure this is where you're getting them. That's all. Okay, now, in fact, I'm hoping Sebastian is found very soon. I'm thinking if he's not, I will probably, and I do this once in a while, I will probably be getting one. I'm thinking about ordering one today and giving one away to somebody. But I don't like to plan like that because here's the thing. It's just like the vigils with summer. Everybody plans months in advance. Like they're excited. Twerking and all the bullshit. Oh, let's plan a party. This unfortunately, I've got to say this out loud. I agree with Jody Sue Brown. What the actual frick? Summer is not a party. Neither is Sebastian, nor are none of these other people that are missing. These are real cases. But they want to plan way in advance, like, let's don't get them found so we can have some kind of YouTube family reunion, man. Let's get our cakes and our bakes on, and y'all are some sick mugs. What have y'all done besides sit and bash people? Yep, I'm making my list and I'm checking it twice. Let's start here, because I don't want to be on here long. I do have things I got to do today. Amen, Pamela. Yeah, and it don't sit right with me, y'all. So, we've all talked about Chris and Katie, and we've all talked about this, that, and whatever, and this side and that side, all that stuff. We know everybody's suspects. Even Seth knows he's a suspect. People have sense, common sense. But nobody's really talking about the Bauer feat. Now, I did bring it up a couple of times, but here's the thing. Y'all be wanting to know is there connections, and I hope Seth hears this loud and clear, and I hope y'all sign that petition. Is there connections within the Sumner County Sheriff's Department? Yes. In my opinion, yes. Allegedly, yes. You can take it for face value or whatever you want. But yes, in my opinion, all the YouTubey things, what the frick ever. I got something to show y'all. This is a person, but what does this say? Now, does it mean that they will help them? Not necessarily, but we're getting there. Sign this petition. Okay, hold on. Oh, and by the way, for y'all smartasses, I'm not doxing a public figure. They are there to uphold the law, not hide the law. Okay, you can't read it. Well, hold on a minute. There's not really much to read except this. Sergeant, Hendersonville Police Department. Do you see it now? Sergeant, Hendersonville Police Department. Hendersonville, Tennessee Police Department. Let's see, hold on a minute. Okay. Now, we'll get to who he is in just a minute. Or, no, actually, we'll get to it now. Hold on. There's him and his wife upholding the law, I guess, when he got in. I don't know. Don't really freaking care. Sorry, ma'am. You are now a public figure, too. Okay. Who is she? Who is she? Well, this is her Facebook. And who is she friends with? Dum, dum, da, dum. Dum, dum, da, dum. Dum, dum, da, dum. Dum, 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 dum. Also, while they're 17 hours ago acting like children out living their best life, not a care in the world. Oh, and they're also friends with Terry. And it shows it on hers too. Now, hold on a minute. Now we got the son of the chief and them. Terry Bowersocks, Chris Proudfoot's stepdad. He's married to Kathy, the mother of Chris. In case you're not seeing this, let me just help you out a little bit. Hendersonville Police, Homeland Security. Well, that girl, I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. Hendersonville, Tennessee. Hendersonville. And they're all on each other's Facebook. All. And in the meantime, they're all just having and living their best life. And where is Sebastian? Somebody knows. Well, I hope if Seth don't have this information, he has it now. That's one reason I put it out. Again, some things are just meant to know. And I would print it out, and I would not only give it to his people, but this is just me if it was me. Don't get it confused with if I did it. But if it was me, thank God it's not, I would take it and print it out and throw it on their damn desk down there and ask them just what in the hell is going on. And I would demand answers. Now, I would like to think, and this is just me, I would like to think some people has integrity, but everybody's not like me. And I would like to think that some people would not jeopardize their job and their career, or if they have family, to help somebody like this out. But they do risk their life. They don't make enough money. And sometimes greed gets in the way, especially if you think I'm going to do it one time and you see, and you'll never do it again, but let's help somebody out one time. Nothing happens. In a year or so down the road, it gets pretty easy. Something like this happens. Never say never. Never say never. Y'all need to get with the real world. I keep telling you, and you need to stay woke. Yep, exactly. I'm sick of a lot of things. I'm sick of these people not having no common sense, for one. And exactly, this is an emergency. I don't care if you hate each other. Something like this happens, I don't care what's been done. You pick up that phone and you call your ex-husband, your child's father, and you tell him, unless you have a guilty conscience that you, once again, only this time really bad, did something to that child to make him gone. I wouldn't want to face the father either, not on the phone or anything. It would be interesting to me to know. I know he said he walked in, Seth said he walked in and he was listening and all that, but I would love to have been a fly on the wall to hear when he got a moment with her, what her freaking words were to him or his words were to her. And, I imagine that's why Kathy was there too until, what's his name? Mr. Unimportant came home. Now, somebody sent me this. I'm going to try to share it. If not, I'll do it on my phone. And we're going to go over it just a minute. It's documents, so I've never done this before. So hold on just a minute. And again, this has been out there, so okay. All right. Yay, I think I can. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. And y'all see, give her the credit, Connected K. Am I saying that wrong, K? Anyway. All right. So there's a couple things on here. She wanted me to see one thing, but can y'all see this okay? Just tell me if you can see this okay. Hold on a minute. La-da-da. Hold on. So that's how you share documents. Concern K. I couldn't see. I'm sorry. Okay, Concern K. Sorry. So sorry. I apologize. Look, you Smiley. You never know what you're going to get out of Smiley. Y'all might be called anything. What's that? Call me anything, but just don't call me. I don't know. Lord have mercy. Okay. So as long as y'all can see it. Oh man, he had such a handsome smile, a good happy smile. So I love all that. Okay. So all that. So what we were let me just scroll down this a minute. She had a lot of good stuff on here. She's just showing the pictures and let's see. Okay, so these are the timelines. All right. So she said some people may think she's wrong, and that's okay, but we're just kind of going to go over this a little bit. Okay, so all this, and I haven't, this is the first time I'm seeing it other than she sent it to me, so we're just going to kind of go over it together. Yeah, look how many people were involved in the mom saying it would not surprise me if the parents were involved. Yeah, okay. So, okay. Reported missing from his home 6 to 6:30 under the assumption he ran away sometime overnight. Reported runaway with no shoes, a keychain, flashlight, and his glasses. And all of his shoes were accounted for. He left the phone at home. Katie stated she heard a thud and thinks most likely he walked out the front door. Of Chris, or clear last proof of life was on the clear last proof of life was the Texas Roadhouse, leaving the restaurant at dinner around 6 or 6:30, and that was on Sunday. And a neighbor leaked footage from the neighbor was cropped to be about 1/4 original video, pointing direction to the Proudfoot home, recorded at 3. Oh, let me see this. I hadn't seen this. Okay. Okay. All right, y'all are going to have to stop calling me. I am on live. And I don't know if you're trying to tell me something. I know I'm... Okay. So, anyway, I was looking. I just want to see that video. That was just a TikTok video and something about the lights. So, I just want to make sure before I started pushing buttons and getting way up there. So, y'all can see everything now. So, we're going over the timeline. I'm going to blow it up just a minute. All right, so that happened. There's no need to look at footages. So it's showing December 7th is when his birthday was, and July 21st, Katie and Seth married. Katie and Seth divorced in 2016. And then I don't have a date. She don't have a date. So if anybody knows that, I guess she's trying to fill in the blanks. Katie and Chris marry. All right. 2024, February 25th, according to Katie, they went to the grocery store and went grocery shopping at BJ's to noon. The bowling alley and out to dinner at Texas Roadhouse, and then went home. The 26th, Sebastian was reported missing between 6 and 6:30, and I believe that was at 6:30. I think it was a little bit 6:30 something, but I'm not sure. I have to go back and look at my notes. But there was an endangered child alert issued by TBI, and February 27th, the Amber Alert was issued by TBI at 4:25 p.m. March 3rd was this interview, and March 4th was the interview with WSMV Channel 4 News Holly Thompson, and authorities announced the search would be scaled back and the investigative side they would focus on. Hold on a minute. I'm trying to get it where I can see y'all now. Okay, I'm just looking at y'all. I had to bring it back down so I can see y'all some too. I like to see y'all too. Okay, so then, all right, why won't it share? Why won't it go any further? Come on. Okay, is it because I don't know why it won't share, y'all. All right, let me get out of this and see. Hold on. I don't know why it won't share. Hold on. Stop sharing. Let me go back in it. Present. Share screen. All right. So there's that. Okay. So then okay, so then we have, did I miss something? Hold on. Okay. So then we have that interview. Then we have March 18th, Chronicles of Olivia interview. And then on the 20th, we have my interview. And then the 25th, that's when Nancy Grace did her interview. Chris Proudfoot agreed he would take the polygraph if Nancy Grace would set it up. On the 26th of March, I showed my interview again. I understand what you're saying. I showed my interview again. And then, because I replayed it at the request of others. And then March 28th, News Fox, a male anchor, I guess they did something with. And April 2nd, Sumner County Sheriff's Office did a press conference. And then after that, Chris Proudfoot refused Nancy's polygraph by Nancy Grace. And remember, that's when Chris come out and said he blamed it all on TBI. He said TBI wouldn't let him take it, and he said that he also said that TBI didn't want him talking to Nancy or anybody else. Remember? Hey, Wendy and everybody coming in. So that was very strange to me. So here are some concerning facts that concerned Kay put together. And please put her link in and information and everything. She did a good job on this. I'm just going down it I'm just looking at it. She sent it to me and we talked on Messenger, but I'm just seeing it like I'm just seeing it. Some people seeing it for the first time. Some people's not in the groups. I believe this is in JLR's group. Is that correct? Okay. But anyway, drop the group for JLR. Y'all go over there and look. He puts a lot of information out. In my opinion, I look at all the groups. I look at all the things when time allows me. And she's really did a good job on this. I don't know how I missed this. But anyway, so here's some concerning facts. And this is the truth. No 911 call, which they failed to mention that to Nancy Grace. That really peed me off. They said, who called 911? I did. Okay, but you failed to tell her, first of all, that was a lie. You did not call 911. You called the dispatch number and you failed to tell her it was a 3-way call. That's first and foremost. Liar, liar, liar. Okay? Why all the lies? Why? You don't have to lie. Why? So anyway, and if you think it's trying to make you look better, it's making you look a whole lot worse, not only in my eyes, but in a lot of people's opinions' eyes. Can y'all see this? I'm just curious. You are seeing this, right? Because I've never done it by documents. I hope you are seeing this. Okay. Okay. So anyway, then, that's when, they had the 3-hour. Okay. So hold on a minute. The 911 phone call. Okay. So he seemed to vanish without a trace. No evidence, either running away or foul play. The 3-hour call between Katie and Chris the night before he was reported missing. Yep, that's a very concerning fact. I always said, in my opinion, thank you, Lone Star. I always said, in my opinion, they counted. I said from day one, though, that was just me. I could be wrong. Hey, Sally. But I always said they know, and if they are all in with the cops and all that, listen, they're not stupid. They know that that's going to be checked, and that is an alibi, in my opinion, and that will be used as an alibi. I mean, they're a whole lot stupid, in my opinion, but they don't have a lot of common sense, but they got sense enough to do that. But they ain't gonna pull this off. I'm just telling you, it ain't gonna happen. Katie and Chris are not boots on the ground. They sure ain't, honey. They're living their best life. People says they gotta eat. Sure, they gotta eat. Sebastian needs to eat too. I hope he's eating wherever he's at. Inconsistent statements in the public media interviews and taking polygraphs and passing, and then when they think they're caught or somebody's catching, they didn't count on us. What they didn't count on is what they're getting right now. They didn't attend vigils. I mean, hey, I don't know how big or how important you think you are, but even Nick Barris wore a disguise. I don't even know if he was trying to disguise himself, but for God's sakes, even people was thinking he was Sebastian. for real. And that was a true story. But nobody was going to attack him. Why in the world couldn't you have put something on, or at least sit in the car and go to the freaking vigil that you could even walk to? Because you don't look for something that's not missing, or you know where it's at. That's why. I wonder how many times y'all been around the loony bin up there and had supper since y'all be talking off a line. I'm just wondering. I just had to throw that in there. That's odd too. Thud heard. In Sebastian's room on 225 at 10 p.m. That wasn't mentioned to me. She just heard a noise. What kind of noise? The ceiling fan? He might have dropped one of his paper clips on the nightstand, if he even had a nightstand. He might have had a little nightmare. He could have coughed. Darn, he could have threw one of them pennies across the wall. He was bored, not sleepy. He could have been saying 1, 2, 3, 4, counting sheep. She lied about that. But then she told Nancy Grace she had an entire conversation with him when she heard a thud. Make it make sense. Chris admitted to a history with Child Protective Services in at least 2 states. Sure did. He sure did. And then she said, the dogs, Chris and Katie said they insisted that the dogs got a scent. However, law enforcement says there was no hit. And then I, just am adding this in here, got an epiphany on a live stream, in fact. If, and I could be wrong, I'm no expert, but if it was him taking out the trash and nobody knows, even Seth said he couldn't make it out of his own son, and the last proof of life clear was at the Texas Roadhouse, Steakhouse, whatever. Somebody was dressed all in black. Was it Sebastian? I don't know. But I got this epiphany. And Chris wanted to make sure, Nancy, they got it. They got the hits all around the house, all around this in the yard, everywhere. I don't believe that shit. But if they did, if they didn't, if they didn't, it would make sense that it wasn't him, to me, taking out the garbage. That's my opinion, and I'm allowed to have it. But again, I want to know, maybe Seth can ask them if they now have, I'm understanding that they do have, she turned in the clothes for Sebastian that he was wearing in that clear video at Texas Roadhouse on film. So can somebody ask, did she turn in her clothes as well that she had on in that video? Because I'm going to tell you what, that's just as important. And not only that, she went through with Olivia, even stuff Olivia didn't ask her, but just start off today. Everything she did on Sunday, she never mentioned a bath for anybody, but it was somewhere else. And I guarantee you, if I need somebody to find it, they will. She said later on, she took a bath, but she's never mentioned Sebastian had a bath. Well, why wouldn't he have a bath? And Katie, why in the hell would she need a bath? I'm just saying, she found time for herself to have a bath. If it was very busy that day, very everything that day, they need her clothes too. Where's her clothes? Where is her clothes? That's very concerning to me. Because he could have changed and then something happened to him. But she could have still had on the same clothes when and if she did something to him, or it was an accident or not, and his DNA could be on them clothes. They need them clothes that Katie had on, in my opinion. Now, Concerned K put this out. This is people in Sebastian's life. He's 15, Beach High School, Hendersonville, Tennessee. He likes Minecraft, video games, fishing, animals. He don't like being barefoot, specifically because he was traced back to a time he walked in a fire ant hill barefoot. And that's very true. It was a very traumatic experience for him. Now, he's autistic, and I can only imagine that even though he wasn't diagnosed till later on, I can only imagine, the problems that he had, because he probably couldn't get them off, didn't understand it, was screaming, and that's very traumatic for him. He has 2 dogs. They're Morkies. I asked on my interview. They're like little. They look like little Yorkies, but they're Morkies. That means they're Yorkies and mixed with. I was told, but I can't remember what it was. But anyway, they're the cutest little things, and I don't know their names either. Nobody's bothered to say. It's like they just don't give a freak about nothing. So yeah, why don't you at least give us the little dogs' names, Katie? What's their names? Huh. He was diagnosed with autism and 6q27 chromosome deletion. He takes medicine. Although Katie says, it's not necessary. I don't know who said not necessary. I shouldn't say Katie. Huh. That's interesting. I guess a doctor prescribes you medicine just because it's not necessary, huh? Okay. Whatever. Maybe they was taking his medicine. That's been known too. In my opinion, it could happen. Seth is his father. Seth is 43 years old. Damn, Seth. You're very intelligent. You're very intelligent. Thank you, Crooked Arrow. Auntie Sherry, thank you so much, honey. I love you. I love you. I gotta put this back up so I can see it. I gotta blow it up. Sorry, y'all. Uh-oh, I hope you can still see it. Okay. Hold on. Okay, there we go. I think I got it. Okay, Seth is 43. He's a correction officer. He had one marriage to Katie. He's a veteran. I think that's what it says. He's a veteran. Hold on. And his parents is Robin Rogers. Oh, and Miss Robin, if you see this, I had a lady send me something. I don't know if you saw it or not. I sent it to you privately. You probably got millions of stuff. She had a little rabbit she was thinking she wanted to send you, but anyway, if you want to email me or something, I still have that information. It's so cute. I have the pictures and stuff, but she was thinking you might want it because, well, I sent you the information while I was thinking about that again. Okay, so hold on. Every time I move this, I have to do it again. I'm sorry. So we're in People's Live. Hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on. I apologize. See. Okay. So, Katie's mother. Katie is the mother. She's 34. Okay, so y'all want to know this. What's the age difference? There you go. There you go. Okay, Katie's 34. She's a security company insulation tech. She's had 2 marriages, Seth and Chris. She's a veteran in the Navy, electrician type occupation. Studying at Devry University for business administration. She might need to study for law. I'm just saying. She has a 2017 Affinity SUV, light gray or blue. She has a work van. It's a work box van and not provided to public. Okay, so Chris, ow, something bit me. Okay, ow. So Chris, he's 40. So, I mean, she likes the older men. She likes the older men. Chris is 40. He's a tower crane operator for St. Jude's Hospital. Well, that's kind of up in the air, I guess. They don't like him. They don't like him. I'm just saying. I got some more information on that. I'll pull it out next time, I believe. But they don't like him. Danny Thomas Boulevard, Memphis, in the Memphis area. He has had 5 marriages, Katie being the last, and we've heard the background from Nina, his, as he puts it, one and only baby's mama, and it is not good. It's not good. Lord help us all. He's a veteran and he's in the Navy, and he demands respect. Demands respect. And he gives them, he should be a counselor because he wants to give marriage advice, okay? And he wants to give parenting advice. That part. We probably need to have a one-on-one in person if you think you're going to give somebody some parenting advice. I'm just saying. He has siblings and their initials are MNPS. Parents. Okay, so y'all, we use they're using, they're using, I know it gets confusing for some, but they're using like the parents. We know it's Kathy Bowersox, okay, and Terry Bowersox Sr. There is a son that's estranged. He don't want nothing to do with it, and he is a junior, so that's why it's senior. Now, they drive a truck, dark blue or black, but also, Kay, you might want to put on here, Kathy has the exact same car as Katie. Same color, same car, same type, everything. Probably the only difference is the VIN number is different. So, yeah, we went over that. So, there's that. Okay. And then here's some maps to the Texas Roadhouse, and all those things. And then she's got, maps to the high school. It's 3 minutes. 3 minutes. How far it is to Melissa's house, the sister of Chris Proudfoot. How far it is to Terry and Kathy, the mother's house. She's got lots of good pictures of him, clearer pictures. This one, Have You Seen Me? World. All these flyers, and then there's tons of other flyers. These people have been out on the ground. I love this picture right here. I don't know if y'all can see my arrow, but I love this picture right here with him with his teachers. I just really love it. I don't know. It's just something about that. It showed he was just so happy. He was tickled to death to get to go to school and just love on his teachers. This must be one of Chris's wives, if I'm not mistaken. Is that correct, Kay? Because this is Vanessa. Vanessa. I think that's one of his wives, what he told me. Or it could just be a girlfriend. But this is when they were in the military. Right here, her. This is the other dog. See, what are they doing with all these dogs? Yeah, his ex-wife. And as you see, Sebastian, when he was younger, he really held on to his mom. That must have been when they first got together, because they were both a lot younger. And them out at the barbecue place eating while everybody was out searching. That's the job in Memphis. And I'm hearing he wasn't there. And there's Jaden and Seth. They had been out searching. JLR and all of them. They were looking, boots on the ground. And whoever told me They didn't see Seth out searching. Hell, you ain't been watching the right channels. That's why you ain't seen him out searching. Oh, I don't blame Junior either. Lord have mercy, I'd have got away from that family a long time ago. Now, that boy has some common sense. You know? Here's some pictures. They're showing some things. This was from the other day. I don't know why that cop was there. Probably one of their friends that had guarded them. I don't know, man. Nothing come of it. So they were probably sitting up there. They probably come all the way from Metro, if you want to know the truth. And who knows? There is, nice camper truck, work truck, It costs a lot of money, y'all, to stay in the campground for a long time. So there's that. Have y'all ever thought about that? Lisa, hey. Hello, everybody coming in. Campground. Oh, yeah. Oh, this makes me so mad. This makes me mad. Granny Panties here wants Faith for herself. Chris don't want her. He didn't even want to claim what nationality she was. He wanted the abortion. And he was out busy getting his motorcycles and his toys and this, that, and the other. And he was busy smacking people in the mouth and smacking them around. And, his badass sister was worried about running over people. Is that the way you act when you have people in the police department? I'd be ashamed of myself. I'd be ashamed. Just saying. But see, dragging every little thing on for this many years, I don't care if kids or not, don't take this long. This many years, you're doing that because this one right here wants her. She wants another do-over of the mess she's made out of her kids' lives. Just saying. And look at what she's married to. Come get me. Well, keep chasing people down in the road like that has every right to be on public property. Hey. I was just thinking, you might take that and tell him to go see your dentist. Just wondering. Looks so lovely, these people. There they are again. They look like, in my opinion, little whip puppies on this right here. They wasn't ready for her. Miss Nancy Grace, they wasn't ready for her. This right here, in my opinion, this right here, she's learned to adapt. Chris has learned to adapt. They're being coached. I've told you almost every time they're being coached. They got to want to be public PR, just like Tim Mullins, only this one's doing the work, honey. This one's doing the work. They want to be important. See, Tim's into the fun and games in the Wells case. I don't think he much really gives a damn. But this one wants to be important. And they really are trying to be important. And they're getting coached. So she came home. She did this interview. She was allowed to talk by herself. She did. She had it wrote down. She kept looking down. But did you see how short the interview was? Yeah. So none of this XYZ. And I don't know, the reels, good job to him. But honey, her coming out talking now and talking one-on-one don't mean nothing. Hey, Katie, you want to come back on my panel by yourself? You want to come back on my panel by yourself, all by yourself, with your camera on, honey? We'll sit here for another 3-hour go around, me and you, and I'll be as sweet as pie to you like I was that night. I promise, cross my heart, hope to die, stick a needle in my freaking eye. I promise. That offer's open. And you know what other offer's open to come on my panel? Katie, if you can really stand up for yourself, let me get this off of here. Let me get this off. Hold on. I promise, Katie, I'll be nothing but nice and polite and respectful to you. I'll go an hour, 2 hours, 3. I'll sit here and talk to you like you're sitting at my kitchen table. I'll be respectful to you. Can you, you was in the military, Katie. The offer's open. Can you do that for your son? I don't have to have no questions prepared. I'll do it off the top of my head again. Katie. Calling for Katie. And you know what else? I'll turn off my chat. And guess what, Katie? You know what I would really like to do? See, you won't be willing to do, you won't do that. You won't do that. I will challenge you to do that. Chris wasn't there, supposedly. He don't know, supposedly. Come talk to me, Katie. With your screen on. Let's not look at the chat. You don't look at it. You look at me. I challenge you. Also, Katie, how about I challenge you and Seth both? I said you and Seth, not you and Chris, to come up here. I know Seth will. $45 minutes. No looking at your phone. Well, we won't put a time on it. I don't like times anyway. It's your son, and it says sons. How about that? Katie, you did nothing wrong, right? Hey, Chris, if you're not so controlling and you're not this evil monster, would you allow Katie to do that for her child? I'm just saying. No, she ain't calling. She ain't got the nerve to do it. She's scared. They scared. Because you know why? She won't do. First of all, Chris is not going to allow her to do that. Second of all, wherever he's at, wherever Sebastian is at, that boy, her boy, he's gone. And she knows where he's at. Katie, if you want to get up here and you want to call me a bitch and you want to do what you say, come on. We can do it any other day or whatever. And you know, y'all say, be respectful to you and all that. I can. I can turn on a whole different persona when I'm in an interview or talking to somebody. Be a little bit respectful to me, and if you see me on another chat, don't ruin the other person's chat. How about that? Okay. And next time when you come up, can you at least muster up? Well, I won't tell you. I won't tell you what to say. I would just like to know a little bit more about Sebastian. Okay, that's all. If anybody has any information on Sebastian Rogers, please call 1-800-TBI-FINE, because I'm not so sure now with all the, with all the sergeants and chiefs and the whoever's in these people are friends with the Bower Sox. Homeland Security, I don't know. So y'all please sign those things, okay? And hit the thumbs up on your way out. If you want to watch it, you can. And if you don't, stroll and roll. I'm for the victims, and things need to get out there. And that's all I got to say. I love you. Thank you to my mods. Thank you, Kay. Thank you, everybody. See you soon. Bye.